How are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. Welcome to online classes of Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. I am teaching you Mathematics class 6. Let us learn about the previous things we have studied. In the last class, we have studied about the greatest and smallest number, comparing the numbers, expanding the following numbers, studying about large numbers. That's it. Now, in this today's class, we are going to see about Indian number system, international number system, estimation, brackets and Roman numerals. So, we will study first about Indian number system. Let's see a small video.
Hello kids! Today we will learn about the Hindu-Arabic system, also called as the Indian system of numbering. Look at this table. It shows the periods, the places and the place values. The 5-digit numbers are placed in the ones and the thousands periods. The 6 and 7-digit numbers are placed in the ones period, the thousands period and the lakhs period. According to the Indian place value system, the ones period consists of the places ones, tens and hundreds. The thousands period has 2 places, thousands and 10,000s. And the lakhs period also has 2 places, lakhs and 10 lakhs. Now let us learn to read and write numbers using the Hindu-Arabic system. We write the numbers in the standard form using commas and read them using the periods. Let us take an example to understand it in a better way. This is a 7-digit number and is placed in the ones, the thousands and the lakhs periods. Remember kids, while inserting commas, we count the digits from the right to the left. So, we insert the first comma between the 3rd and the 4th digit. That is, where the ones period ends and the thousands period starts. Next, a comma is inserted between the 5th and the 6th digit, that is, where the thousands period ends and the lakhs period starts. Look, we have got the standard form of the number, that is 2, 3, 6, 4, 1, 5, 7. We read this number using 4 steps. Step 1. How many lakhs? The number has 23 lakhs. Step 2. How many thousands? The number has 64 thousands. Step 3. How many hundreds? The number has 100. And finally, step 4. We read the last 2 digits, tens and ones, together, 57. So, we read this number as 23,64,157. Its number name is written like this. Let us try one more example. We write this number as 7, 0, 0, 3, 2, 2. We read this number as 7,322. Did you notice? Here we did not read the zeros, but we did write them to show the place value. Its number name is 7,322.
Students, now just we have seen a video regarding Indian system of numeration and its place values and how to give the commas. Once again we will repeat those. See the table given here on your screen. We will write one more number and see using of commas. Just now we have seen international system of numeration and its place value. Let us see its place value once again. We will try to read out the number and also give the commas. At ones place we have 4, at tens place we have 0, at hundreds place we have 3, at thousands place we have 8, at 10,000s place we have 9, at 100,000s place we have 7, at millions place we have 2, at 10 millions place we have 1, and at 100 millions place we have 8. This is the place value of the given number. Let us find where and how to give the commas. In international system of numeration, first comma comes after hundreds place and separates thousand. The comma comes between the thousands and hundreds place. It means the comma comes between 8 and 9. In the second comma comes after hundreds and millions place. The comma comes between 2 and 7. The third comma comes after hundreds million place and separates billions. So, after million there is also billion. So, comma comes after 8. So, in international system of numeration, we have to give the commas after 3 numbers from right hand side. We have to give the commas from right hand side after 3 numbers. Let us solve examples of international system of numeration. Insert the commas and write the number in international system of numeration. See, numbers are given but it is difficult to read. So, we have to give the commas ones, tens, hundreds. Separating hundreds, the comma comes between 2 and 3. 1000, 10,000, 100,000. The comma comes after 6 between 5 and 6 and separates million. So, read the number 5,682,347 is the international system of numeration for the given number. Let us try to solve one more example. Ones, tens, hundreds. The comma comes between 6 and 3. 100, 1000, 10,000. The comma comes between 9 and 5. Millions and 10 millions. So, read the number now. 19,503,672. This is the international system of numeration. So, students, I would like to ask you, where do you use this international system of numeration? Why do we require to study it? Anyone can tell me? Yes, exactly, very good. In future, you may go to foreign countries, maybe for tours, maybe for your job, maybe for studying further. So, when you go to foreign, they use a different system of numeration. So, we have to study this numeration system which is used worldwide, different countries. So, it is very essential for us to learn the international system of numeration. Let's solve few examples from exercise 1.1 given in your textbooks. Few examples I will explain here and the remaining you have to solve in your textbooks as well as in your classworks. Exercise 1.1, fill in the blanks. 1 lakh is equal to how many 10,000? So, let us write the given question in figures first. 1 lakh is equal to how many 10,000? First we will write 10,000 in the number form. So, 10,000 multiplied by what will get 1 lakh? So, 10. So, the answer is 1 lakh is equal to 10 thousands. Next question, 1 million is equal to dash 100,000. So again we'll write the same question in the number form, 1 million. Then next, 100,000. We have written 100,000 in the number form, and 100,000 when multiplied by which number we get 1 million? It's 10. So the answer is 1 million is equal to 100,000. Next question, place commas correctly and write the numerals. 73,75,307. Now here we have to give the commas and write the given question in the numeral form. So here is the number 73 lakh, 75,000, 307. One more question, 9 crore 5 lakh 41. Now here the number is too big, but only 9 crore and 41. So middle numbers are there which place values are not there, but we have to write it as 0. So the answer is 9, 5 lakh, 41. Here in hundreds place, in thousands place, and in 10,000s place, we don't have any number, but we have to write its place value as 0. Next question, insert commas suitably and write the names according to the Indian system of numeration. We have to give the commas as well as write this number in Indian system. Let us give the commas. See the place values from right hand side, ones, tens, hundreds, comma comes here between 5 and 7, 1000, 10,000, comma comes between 5 and 9, lakh, 10 lakh, comma comes between 8 and 7, and separating crore. So read the number now and write it as well. 8 crore 75 lakhs 95,762 is the Indian system of numeration for the given number. Next question, again we have to start with giving the commas. Read the place values from right hand side, ones, tens, hundreds, give the comma between 6 and 2, separating thousands, then the place value of 6 is 1000, 10,000, give the comma between 5 and 4, separating lakhs and 10 lakhs. So now read the number and write as well. 85 lakh 46,283 is the Indian system of numeration. Let us solve few more sums. Insert commas suitably and write the names according to International System of Numeration. Last we have seen about Indian system. Now we have to give the commas according to International System and then write the number. Let us give the commas, ones, tens, hundreds, the comma comes between 1 and 0, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, the comma comes between 8 and 9, separating millions, millions and 10 millions. Let us read the number now and write as well. 78,921,092 is the International System of Numeration. One more example we will solve. From right hand side, let us see the place values, ones, tens, hundreds, give the comma here, separating thousands between 2 and 2, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, the comma comes between 7 and 4, separating millions. Now read the number, 7,452,283. So few examples from exercise 1.1 I have taken here, remaining you have to solve in your classwork books. Next topic is large numbers in practice. We use large number for many more things. One is measurement. So let us see where we can use large numbers. The measurement is the process of assigning a number to an attribute according to a rule or the set of rules. For every measurement we have a different set of rules, like for length we have the different set of rules, for weight we have the different set of rules, and for capacity also we have the different set of rules, and this process comes under measurement. So we measure different things by different rules. Let us see in detail common units of measurement. For measurement of length we use millimeter, for smaller units centimeter, then meter, and then kilometer. For weight measurements we use milligrams, grams, and kilograms. And for capacity measurements we use milliliter and liter. Let us study more about measurements and its units through a video.
What are units of measurement? We use centimeter, cm, as a unit of measurement of length. We can use this unit for measuring the length of a pencil, the width of a book, etc. But this unit is too big to measure the thickness of a pencil. So we use another unit called millimeter, mm. Also, centimeter and millimeters are very small units to measure the length of the classroom. We use another unit called meters for the same. Width of a classroom is equal to 7 meter. Even meter is too small unit when we state the distances between two cities. For this we need kilometers, km. These units are connected with each other by the following relations. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter is equal to 100 into 10 millimeter is equal to 1000 millimeter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter is equal to 1000 into 100 centimeter is equal to 1 lakh centimeter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeter is equal to 1 lakh centimeter into 10 millimeter is equal to 10 lakh millimeter. When we go to market to buy sugar, rice, wheat, etc., we buy these items in kilograms, kg. But items like ginger, chilies, etc. are measured in grams, gm. In order to measure the weight of compound or chemicals in medicines, we use smaller unit called milligrams, mg. What are units of measurement?
We have studied about the units of measurement, about different measurement units for measuring capacity, measuring weight and measuring lengths and its conversions. Now we will see such operations in word format. Exercise 1.2 from your textbooks. Let us solve few examples. First question, a book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. The number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second, third and final day was respectively. On the first day it was 1094, on the second day it was 1812, on the third day it is 2050 and on the fourth day it is 2751. So, find the total number of tickets sold on all 4 days. We have to find the total number of tickets they have sold on all the 4 days. So, let us solve it. Tickets sold on day 1 are 1094, day 2 1812, day 3 2050, day 4 2751. In order to find total number of tickets sold on all 4 days, what we have to do here? Yes, exactly right, addition. To find the total we need to do the addition. So, addition of all this number of tickets sold on all 4 days is equal to 7707. So, total number of tickets sold are 7707. Let us go to solve next example from exercise 1.2. Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in the test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? So, Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has scored till now 6,980 runs and he has to score more 10,000. So, in this case what we need to do, which operation we should carry out to do the following? Yes, exactly, we have to carry out subtraction. So, runs scored by Shekhar are 6,980 and he wants to score 10,000. So, runs required, we have to find runs required by him. So, 10,000 minus 6,980. So, the answer is 3020. Shekhar requires 3020 more runs to complete 10,000 runs. Let us solve one more example. A machine on an average manufactures 2,825 screws on a day. How many screws did it produce in the month of January 2006? Okay, let us solve it. Screws produced in one day are 2,825. Now, in order to find the number of screws produced in the month of January, we must know the number of days in January. So, the number of days in January are 31. So, screws produced in 31 days, we have to multiply 2,825 multiplied by 31. So, the answer is 87,575. Screws produced in the month of January are 87,575. So, students, we have studied about Indian number of systems, international numeral systems. We have solved few examples from exercise 1.1 and then we have completed our measurement, finding the units of measurements, and we have solved few word problems from exercise 1.2. Remaining examples which are given in your textbook, you need to solve it in your class workbooks. Thank you, students.